Get ready. Tonight, the NBA is exploding with action as the Oklahoma City Thunder clash with the Detroit Pistons in a monumental showdown. MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is back on the court for the Thunder, but the Pistons are bringing their A-game despite a lengthy injury report. We'll break down who's in and who's out. We're diving deep into the betting odds and player props for this high-stakes game. Who do the experts think will take home the win, and which players are poised for a big night? And stick around because we've got massive news out of the league that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned because this is news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Oklahoma City Thunder star out against Detroit Pistons. The Oklahoma City Thunder are facing a significant blow as not one, but three of their key all-stars have been ruled out for tonight's crucial matchup against the Detroit Pistons. This comes at a critical juncture in the season as the Thunder fight to maintain their grip on the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, currently holding a slim 2.5-game lead over the San Antonio Spurs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP frontrunner, is expected to play, but the absence of Jalen Williams, who has been dealing with a hamstring injury, is a major concern. Williams, an all-star in his own right, has averaged 17.3 points per game in the 30 games he's played this season. He recently returned from a second stint with a hamstring issue, and his status tonight is a significant question mark, potentially impacting the Thunder's offensive firepower. Adding to the challenge, Isaiah Hartenstein is also out, managing a right soleus injury, and Thomas Sorber is out due to ACL recovery. The Pistons, meanwhile, are also battling their own injury woes, notably without their own all-stars Cade Cunningham, who is sidelined with a collapsed lung, and Jalen Duren, out with a knee injury. Detroit will also be missing Tobias Harris, Duncan Robinson, and Isaiah Stewart. However, two-way guard Ausar Thompson is available despite an ankle injury, and has been a solid contributor for the Pistons this season. This game, tipping off at 8:30 p.m. CT, now becomes a true test of depth for both teams as they navigate these significant personnel challenges. The outcome could have major implications for playoff seeding in both conferences. Fans are reacting with a mix of concern and anticipation, wondering how the depleted rosters will perform. Analysts are closely watching to see if this presents an opportunity for the Pistons to secure a crucial road win, or if the Thunder can rally behind their remaining stars. Will the Thunder's remaining stars shine through the adversity? Next up, we're breaking down the betting odds and player props for this highly anticipated Pistons versus Thunder showdown. Detroit Pistons eye regular season sweep of Thunder amidst injury crisis. The Detroit Pistons are looking to complete a stunning regular season sweep of the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight, aiming for another impressive road victory. This comes after a dominant 109-87 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves, showcasing their potential even without their star point guard. This matchup is particularly intriguing because the Thunder will have their full lineup, including MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and all-star Jalen Williams, who were both absent in their previous meeting on February 25th, a game the Pistons won 124-116. Now, the Pistons face a fully loaded Thunder squad, adding a layer of challenge to their quest for a regular season sweep. The Pistons themselves are navigating a significant injury report, with MVP candidate Cade Cunningham out due to a collapsed lung, and star center Jalen Duren sidelined with a knee injury. They are also without Isaiah Stewart, Tobias Harris, and Duncan Robinson. However, the team has shown remarkable resilience, posting a 5-1 record since Cunningham's diagnosis, with their lone loss coming in overtime. They'll lean on players like Dennis Jenkins, Tobias Harris, and Ausar Thompson to step up. This game is crucial for the Pistons as they aim to clinch the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, with their magic number sitting at 4. Their performance against a top-tier Thunder team, especially without Cunningham, will be a significant indicator of their postseason readiness. Fans are buzzing about how the Pistons will perform against a healthy Thunder squad, with many praising their depth and resilience. Analysts are debating whether Detroit can pull off the upset on the road, highlighting the importance of their supporting cast stepping up in Cunningham's absence. Can the short-handed Pistons pull off another upset against the league's best? Coming up, we're diving into the betting odds and player props for this must-see Pistons versus Thunder game. Thunder heavily favored over short-handed Pistons, despite back-to-back situation. The Oklahoma City Thunder are set to host the Detroit Pistons tonight in a battle that, on paper, pits two number 1 seeds against each other. However, the scales are heavily tipped in favor of the Thunder, largely due to a significant injury report for the Pistons. Despite playing on the second night of a back-to-back, which has historically been a challenge for OKC with a 3-9 record against the spread this season, the Thunder are the clear favorites. They are in a fierce race for the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, holding a 2.5-game lead over the San Antonio Spurs, making this home game crucial. The Thunder are expected to play their rotation players with intensity to maintain their top spot. The Pistons are severely hampered, missing star point guard Cade Cunningham due to a collapsed lung, and center Jalen Duren is listed as doubtful with a knee injury. Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson are also in doubt, leaving Detroit significantly short-handed. While the Pistons have managed well in Cunningham's absence, facing a fully loaded Thunder team on the road without their key players presents an immense challenge. The Thunder, on the other hand, are expected to have their stars, including MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, available. One player to watch is Jalen Williams. If he plays, despite it being a back-to-back, he's a strong prop bet target, especially against a short-handed Detroit squad. Williams has shown scoring potential since returning from injury, and his prop bet is set below his season average. The betting community is largely siding with the Thunder, with DraftKings Sportsbook listing them as minus 11.5-point favorites. Analysts are pointing to the Pistons' extensive injury list as the primary reason for the lopsided odds, with many believing Detroit might be prioritizing future games over this one. Can the Pistons defy the odds and pull off a road upset? Don't go anywhere, because next we're breaking down exactly how you can watch the Pistons take on the Thunder tonight. How to watch the Detroit Pistons versus Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. For basketball fans eager to catch the highly anticipated matchup between the Western Conference-leading Oklahoma City Thunder and the Eastern Conference-leading Detroit Pistons, we've got you covered with all the viewing details. The game is scheduled for March 30, 2026 at the Paycom Center, where the Thunder will host the Pistons. This clash features two of the league's top teams, though both are dealing with significant injury concerns. The Pistons are notably without star Cade Cunningham due to a lung issue, and Jalen Duren is day-to-day with a knee injury. Other key players like Isaiah Stewart, Duncan Robinson, and Tobias Harris are also dealing with various ailments, with Osar Thompson listed as questionable. Fans can tune into the action via NBC for broadcast television. For those looking to stream the game, options will be available through various sports streaming services that carry NBC programming. Betting odds, provided by BetMGM, indicate the Thunder are heavily favored at home, reflecting the Pistons' injury struggles. This game is a critical test for both teams as they solidify their standings heading into the postseason. The Thunder are battling for the top seed in the West, while the Pistons aim to maintain their dominance in the East. Viewers are anticipating a high-stakes game, with many looking to see how the Pistons perform despite their depleted roster. Analysts are discussing the implications of the Thunder's home court advantage and their own injury situation with Jalen Williams potentially being managed on a back-to-back. Will the Thunder dominate on their home court, or can the Pistons pull off a surprise? Stick around as we wrap up all the top stories with a lightning round recap and your full call to action. What a night of NBA action. We saw the Thunder battle the Pistons, with major injury news shaking up both rosters. We dove deep into the betting odds and player props for that game, and you won't believe how to watch the Pistons versus Thunder showdown. Don't miss out on any of our breaking news and analysis. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Like this video, Leave a comment with your predictions and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on News.